Hello everybody, welcome to the latest Echo Debate with myself, Christian Walsh and Ian Doyle. Today we're going to be talking about Sadio Mane and specifically his contract situation. Now, a lot of fans have been on Twitter. They asked James Pearce yesterday during the Q&A, what is happening with Sadio Mane's contract? Of course, he joined in the summer of 2016, a 5-year deal, means it expires in 2021. The expectation was that he should be signing a new contract by now with 2.5 years left. That has yet not to happen. Ian Doyle, should Liverpool fans be worried at the inactivity of Mane at pen and paper?
It's a bit of a yes and no kind of question, isn't it? I think there will be concerns, and rightly so, because if you look at Mohamed Salah signed one early this year, Roberto Firmino signed one, and it was in the summer that the stories emerged. I think it was when Liverpool were in America that they'd opened discussions. Well, it wasn't so much a conversation with Mane and his agents over a new deal, and since then it's gone very quiet. I mean, there's no real rush for Liverpool to sort it out, but given the fact that in the summer Mane spoke about Real Madrid, and there was always suggestions that Real Madrid were perhaps interested if Zidane had stayed, perhaps they would have made a more concrete move for the player. So there is going to be a debate until the player signs a new deal, because the way that fans see it, they see that Salah's reaffirmed his commitment. He signed one less than a year after joining the club. Firmino, but Mane hasn't.
With Liverpool, with Emre Can leaving, of course, in the summer, Daniel Sturridge has 1 year left. Alberto Moreno has, less than 1 year left. They both expire in the summer. Is this a bit different, though, because it's Sadio Mane? It's not quite the same.
Well, it's not pressing in the sense of time, because as we've said, he's still got more than 2.5 years left to run. But it's more the message that it sends out. If there's a player who, it doesn't seem to be rushing to sign a new deal for whatever reason, then fans are going to be concerned. I mean, it's not really having any effect to Mane's performances. You've seen the ways he's played this season, started the season great, tailed off a little bit, but then a lot of the players did during that very hectic September and October period, very intense amount of gains. But since they come back from the international break, he's been in excellent form. So it's not a worry as such, but it's definitely going to be playing in the back of the minds, I reckon.
And ultimately, do you believe he deserves one? You look at Firmino and you look at Salah and what they did. It is actually maybe a little surprising that he hasn't been rewarded, because Firmino and Salah were so quick to be rewarded for their efforts, and given the impact Mane's had since he moved from Southampton, it maybe is a little surprising it hasn't happened yet.
Well, Salah was the one who got rewarded the quickest, wasn't it, the soonest, because Firmino, don't forget, had been an extra year than Mane, so his was perhaps in that sense more pressing than any of the others. But Mane does deserve it, and Liverpool know that, which is why they have made these initial moves to offer a new deal. I mean, there will be a reason why it's not been sorted, but it isn't one of the most pressing things, as we've said. But the longer it goes on, the more the whispers will begin. I mean, at the moment there are 1 or 2 whispers, and we see every time we write a story about Mane's contract, there's great interest, because Liverpool fans want to see him sign, because they know he's one of the key players, and they want to know that he's going to be there for future years to come.
And of course, just to close, Liverpool have seen before, you get to 2 years on a deal running out, and then all of a sudden it becomes 18 months, and then it becomes a bigger issue, doesn't it? So, although there's no deadline on this, it does feel like it's something not pressing, but something that maybe needs to happen in the next 12 months.
Well, I think if it's not happened by this time next year, there will be genuine concerns, and I think you'd have to be led to the assumption that perhaps Mane's looking elsewhere. But this is just guessing now, isn't it? We're a year down the line. Yeah. I mean, so there's nothing to worry about yet, but I'm not surprised that fans are a little bit concerned.
Thank you very much, Ian. Stay in touch with the Echo website, comment below, and hopefully very soon, or soon enough, certainly within the next 12 months, we see Sadio Mane give the handshake on a new deal. Thanks very much for joining us.